my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? I hope all of you are having a wonderful holiday leading up to 2026. And because we're leading up to a new year and finishing 2025, I thought to myself, let me ask you guys what you would love to ask of me. Ask me anything. Ask me anything and I will be here to answer. So that is exactly what I did on Instagram. And we got a whole bunch of questions. Oh, yes. We really did get a whole bunch of questions. So the first one, which I live and loved, and I responded to, please do not talk about Charlie Kirk and Donald Trump again. Donald Trump is working very hard. Thanks. Lived and loved it. Lived and loved it. And my response was, I will continue to do what I please. It is what it is, my darlings. It is what it is. 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 What? It is what it is. So let us go on to the next question. What has been your biggest lesson from 2025? The biggest lesson for me, really and truly, is to keep going. That's the biggest lesson. It continues to teach me. It continues to tell me. It continues to show me. It continues to show me I'm on the right path. And it really proves itself when I don't feel like doing something, when I don't want to do it, when I'm, not feeling that good that day. I dig deep and I say, Fumi, you know what? As bad as you feel for whatever reason, or something didn't go right, you understand me, with the brand or whatever, you do this and it will make your day better and you can clock it as something positive at the end of the day. Because for whatever reason, I think we are tested deliberately for whatever reason, and the test is in the challenge, the reward is in the push. What can I tell you? Hi Mama, my advice for a young single African lady job hunting and relocating. I would suggest that you look at other relocations and look at the job opportunities there. The best job opportunity, then you relocate. You got to go where you're loved, where you're appreciated, where there are opportunities. Open up your mind and the world will open up to you, my sunshine. Do you think you'd still be content with your life if you didn't get what you have now? No. I would not. And I'm still not content. And that's why I keep pushing. I have dreams and I have ambitions. And it makes me happy to know that I try. Because if I just sat and I didn't make an effort, I think that I would be very disappointed in myself. I also am grateful for all that I have. There was a time when I used to pray for what I have now. I prayed that I would be married. God knows, as you very well know, I prayed to have a child. We looked for Adrian for such a long time until he finally popped his head around the corner and said hi. I am happy that I am doing what I love. And I knew that from when I was 15. When I was struggling in school and I was failing exams, I wasn't good at science. And that's crazy because I love forensic medicine. But I knew that I was very much an artist. I loved color, I could draw, I loved fashion, I loved beauty, I loved history, I loved Bible knowledge, I loved literature, I loved English, I loved the arts, I loved drama. Loved it. And I knew, Fumi, you will have to go where you are loved, what you love, and find a way to monetize it. What has been your biggest lesson in 2025? The patience of a mother with my darling Adrian. Adrian taught me patience. Adrian taught me patience. My God. And that patience I poured into the business, into these manufacturers, into production, because there were sometimes in the middle of the night at 2 in the morning, I would book a flight and I'd be like, Ula, I'm going over there. And that was in 2024. And in 2025, I learned the patience. I was like, it's okay, make the mistake. You will have to still send me those samples. And the samples are going to be correct before I pay any of you out here in these streets. Patience, patience, patience. What is the biggest goal for 2026? What are you looking forward to? We're looking to launch the bras. We're looking to launch the bras. That's the biggest. We're looking to what? We're looking to launch the bras. What has been your biggest achievement of 2025? That we launched the brand. That we launched the brand, we launched the t-shirts, that the t-shirts sold out, that we launched the bags, that we launched the website, that I had a phenomenal meet and greet. Again, it's always such a huge thing for me. We were the biggest meet and greet this year, that we had all of the vendors, that Ula, Adrian and I were healthy for 2025, and that I'm just really grateful that we are going to launch, that the bras, we're finally, wrapping up, and it's been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable. I cannot believe, and I'm not going to cry. I started this channel with no expectations, and people talked. Look at her, she's 45, starting YouTube. YouTube is for 20-year-olds, and what are you doing, that kind of thing. And for us to be here, it brings the song in my voice. Where do women 40 plus meet decent guys in UK, and what are your thoughts on long distance? So you have to go online dating, go to the pubs, go to the football games, go to steak houses, be dressed. You have to. We are a very fickle, vain society. We are. We love to see beauty. We love to see attractive women. I say this because I have been approached more in my 40s than I ever was in my 20s. And I know why. Because I'm much more confident. Because I truly am much more fun. And I can crack all those little naughty jokes. And I can sit down and we can kiki. You become juicy, baby. And you know what you want. You know what you don't want. Men love that. You have to meet them halfway. So you have to go out. You have to get up, wear a dress, and go out. Go out and laugh. Enjoy it. And enjoy your meal. Yes. And also be spontaneous. Hi. What's your name? What are you doing out here in these streets? Who are you with? Ask your friends whether they've got brothers, whether they've got uncles, whether they've got nephews. Go out there. More than anything, in your 40s, open up your mind and the world will open up to you. You have to do that, because in actuality, in your 40s, you are in the prime of your life. I married at 40. So there you go. Okay. How did you overcome the uncertainty of being single and hoping to have a child in your 40s? I'm going to be very honest. I did not know. I didn't. I did not know if I would overcome it. So I had very realistic expectations. When I was in my 20s, I wanted him to be black. I did not want to marry an athlete. You see how everything went left. And I wanted to stay in America. Yeah. And I wanted all of these expectations. Ula turned out to be white. Ula turned out to be a national swim champion, 500 medals, 200 gold. So yeah, athlete. I relocated from California to Norway. I think what I'm trying to say is I opened up my mind. I opened up my mind and the world opened up to me. That's what you're going to have to do, because our Father up above has a fantastic sense of humor. Tell him your plans and he will show you what he's planned for you. So that went right out the window. If you want to get married, then it means you want to share and do life with a partner that you love, that loves you, that appreciates you. You have the same ideologies. So I went that route. I said, I really want to marry a Christian man, a God-fearing man, a man that can be a good father. I wanted a man that was a good father, that was willing to be a good father. And that meant it didn't matter if he had children already. I just wanted to know that he was prepared to have more children, because I did not have children. Now, we were looking for Adrian. I've said it before. We had 9 rounds of IVF in the span of 10 years. And I was prepared just before Adrian showed up to adopt. I was prepared to adopt, and I was looking into adoption. And after I'd had Adrian, it was a situation where I was building my brand. That became my second baby. And I was saying to myself, oh my God, I still would love very much to adopt. I would love to have, a sibling for Adrian. Now, this is where, again, life turns. And I'm sharing this with you because I really want you to understand that you see you're happy. Your happy is there. It's just that we're not sometimes looking at it for what it is. The saddest part of 2025 for me was when I lost my best friend of 40 years. And she left behind her daughter. Ogali passed away via cancer. I wept and I cried and I wasn't myself for the summer of this year. I spoke to another friend of ours, we all kind of sort of grew up together, and I said, I wish she had told me. And my girlfriend told me this. Fumi, she didn't have to. She knew you would. And so I did get my second child, because Ariel is my daughter. So I'm a mother of 2, and I think of Ogali and I say, Ogali, thank you for the greatest gift. Thank you for the greatest gift. Auntie Fumi, I truly miss your Sister to Sister and self-development series. Please bring them back in the new year. Thank you, my darling. I love you, I love you, I love you. And Sister to Sister was what grew the community. I would love to very gently remind you that Sister to Sister never left. Sister to Sister is here in all of the episodes I do, talking about marriage, talking about confidence, talking about insecurities, talking about love. I do them in all of these shows. Perhaps what you are looking at is the Sister to Sister, logo in front of it for you to think that it's a Sister to Sister. But that's what I do. In all of these episodes, that's what I do. The Sister to Sister never, ever, ever left. It has always been there, and it's very big now. You guys follow me on TikTok, because I break up the YouTube episodes into 2, part 1, part 2, and so that is where you guys just live and love it on TikTok. They never left. The The sister to sister episodes are there. I just did one now, of which you guys loved, about one of our sisters talking about that if she could have her life over again, she would never marry. That is a sister to sister episode. So thank you very, very much. The self-development is all there. It's the same thing with Wendy Osefo, with the relationship with her mother in the Real Housewives of Potomac. You guys think, oh, Real Housewives, I don't watch Real Housewives. I don't watch it either. I am just saying certain episodes, situations that happen, and that is a sisters to sister series. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Okay, the next one. Do you sell your clothing? I have my eye on a few pieces. Darling, let me know what pieces are and I'll give them to you. Why not? I'm taking my lipstick. Yes. Just let me know what the pieces are and I'll send them to you. I send them a lot to my single mothers. And I send a lot to my younger sisters. I'm always at the post office. So let me know. Let me know. That's not a problem. Okay? Are there emotionally available men out there? How do I find them? I want us to have a dinner date. It's Fumi's dinner date. And men are going to come, women are going to come. The issue that I'm having is that I am doing the background check because I don't want anything to happen to my girls. Absolutely not. And so you will pay your ticket. I'm going to make it real cheap for you because I'm going to get sponsors. So you will only pay your £100 and or maybe even 50. Maybe 50, I'll make it less. And so the dinner date will be about 100 of you, 50 women and 50 men. And you come and you have dinner dates. You have a dinner date, you pick your date and you have dinner together. The dinner will be a buffet. You know, I'm thinking all of these things, and I will bring them to you. Go to the pubs, go out, dress up. Get your hair done. Go to libraries. Go to university conventions. Go to football matches. Go to steak houses. You got to go out. You have to go out. You have to go out. Join a club. Join the gym. And when I say that, join the walking club where you're just walking from one spot to another. Take it easy. Enjoy yourself. Baby, he's out there. Because why? Because the guys come to me, the boys come to me. Yes, they do. And they're like, Fumi, Auntie Fumi, Sister Fumi, what do I do? Da 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 da. That's why I am trying to do this dinner date. I even want to do lunch date, Fumi's lunch date. Fumi have a dating service. Yes, it's just that I have so many hours in the day. But I think of you all the time because I know that you are fabulous and you're Fumi Nation. And the guys came to me and said, Fumi, I don't mind coming to one or two of these Fumi Nation events. Let me come and meet a sister out here in these streets. And I said, well, let me know. Okay, so we're going to have more men this year than ever before. So guess what? Get dressed. Get dressed, baby. Are you losing weight on purpose? I love both versions of you. Just curious. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you very, very much. And I love the question. I was over 200 pounds. I don't know whether you noticed. And I had a bad knee. I also have a son, 7 years old. I went to the doctors and he said, Fumi, let me tell you something. Take your health seriously. Okay? And I said, OMG. Let me come and take this seriously, and I did. For a whole bunch of reasons, because I want to be healthy and live my life longer. I really want to be out here till 100. Also, I was never this big. I became this big during the 10 years of IVF. It will take a toll on you. I modeled for many years. Even when I got married, I was thinner than I am now. I am 140 pounds. I wish I could bring the scale. Okay, you know what it is. I'll stand on it. I will stand on it so that you can see. Okay, so this is the scale, and I'll stand on it quickly and come off of it. Look at it. 143 pounds. That is how much I weigh. And I am not a size small, I'm a medium. So I am not tiny at all. It might look it because I'm 5'9", I'm model height, like I said. But when I married Ula, I was 120 pounds. So I am 23 pounds heavier than what I used to be. So I have lost weight, but I am not thin at all, and I am not underweight. On top of which, the bras are coming in 2026, baby. I wasn't trying to come out here with back fat, trying to push my backless bra. I wasn't trying to do that. I said, for me, try and get yourself together. On top of which was for me the absolute relief. Once I lost the weight, the pain from my knee went away. And I said, never, ever again. So thank you, my darling. I am very healthy. I was 140 when I did the meet and greet in July. So I have stabilized and I am living and loving. So strongly advise you guys, be healthy. Get rid of the excess weight. It doesn't serve you at all. All right? All right, darlings, moving on. I love giving gifts and I'm a thoughtful giver. What should I do if my partner doesn't get me? You being a gift giver does not mean that you have to impose giving gifts onto somebody else. Giving gifts is your love language. You feel that if somebody gives you something, that's the person loves you. But that person might wake up in the morning and make you breakfast, might wash your car, might help you with the bills, might take care of one or two things around the house, is very thoughtful, comes to see you at work, all of those things. That could be his love language. You have to find the balance, which means that as you have asked me, you have to tell him that, you know what, for my birthday, Valentine's, I would love to have a gift. That is my love language. But for him to be sporadically buying you gifts just because you buy gifts, he might not see that as something that he feels it's necessary to do, as opposed to saving money to the future. He might look at it that this is my budget. If you are looking for somebody to be lavish and giving you gifts, then you've got the wrong person. And that person that does give you these lavish gifts might come with other issues and problems. So you have to say to yourself, what is it that I necessarily want? What is it that I want? This gift giving, you have to be specific and let me know. Then I will tell you, okay, if it's for your birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, stuff like that, yes. And I do think every once in a while, bring her flowers. Every once in a while, give her something. Till this very day, Ula will buy me something in the supermarket that he knows that I like. Or even like a funny little toy or something. Inexpensive, because it's the thought that counts. So you have to differentiate between the two. Okay, my love? Then she goes on to say, ma'am, is it a problem if my partner deletes messages under the guise of full memory, new bear? Okay, if your partner is deleting messages, he's not the guy. Straight up. There are issues there. It's Adrian. I thought he was crying. He's fine. He's not the guy. He's not the guy. Don't make excuses for him. He's got to go. Nobody should be deleting anything. Because if you're deleting, you're hiding. Hiding what? And it starts like that. That, my darling, is a red flag. The next one. What was your biggest goal for this year and did you attain it? Yes, I did. We launched the brand, we launched the website, and we got things rolling and kicking. Yes, we did. That was my huge takeaway. And I was able to meet my goal weight. That's another thing. Yeah. Very happy. Yes, I did. Is it safe to get into a relationship with a man who is fresh from the divorce? Absolutely not. And if you are not certain, ask the ex-wife. She will let you know. It's a wound. It's a deep wound. From a divorce, he has to heal. He has to heal. And you just might be the boomerang effect. Give it some space. I would not date anybody who is fresh from the divorce. Oh no, absolutely not. Not a question, but just wanted to say that you're such an inspiration, Auntie Fumi. Thank you. You inspire me. You are the ones that keep me going. And I am so grateful. Thank you very much. You are the gift that keeps giving. And you do not know how you have turned my life around. You will never know in any capacity how much you have changed my life. And that is why I want to do everything for you. I want to do everything for you because I want to give back to you what you truly have given back, what you have truly given to me in the face of all of my haters. Yes, they said I will go make it. You said, wait, Auntie Fumi, we got you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. The love I have for you is fading away. Stop talking politics. It's not helpful for your community. Thanks. Darling, you have to find another channel because guess what? I do not care. And not only do I live and love politics, I'm right in the middle of it. So as far as I am concerned, you will have to go and find another community for yourself. Wishing you and your family the best health during the holidays and loving what you stand for, Auntie. Thank you so very much. I wish you the best holiday season ever. And it has been such a ride and even better because you have been here. I live and I love you. Mwah. 35 with no partner and kids, living in the Netherlands, originally from Côte d'Ivoire. Tips kinda down. Never be down, baby. You're 35. Don't you know that you're still so very young? I strongly advise you to freeze your eggs. Freeze your eggs because in your prime you're going to get all of the eggs that you need so that way when your partner comes you're good to go. I say that because a woman has a biological clock. It is what it is. Our eggs deteriorate over time. You still have a bunch of great eggs there. Save it in preparation for your partner. You might relocate from the Netherlands. You're from Côte d'Ivoire, so you are from one of the most beautiful countries, and you could easily, I'm sure, also willing to move to another country because of your partner. So I suggest that instead of you thinking, where is he? He hasn't come. And that was what I did. Be in preparation for him so that two of you are ready to go. That's what you got to do, mama. So make sure that you freeze your eggs. Make sure that you start to go out. Don't feel down because you're beautiful, you're smart, you are all of these wonderful things, and you deserve all of your wishes to come true. But you're going to have to put a little bit more into it. Go out, dress up, get your hair done, wear makeup, go to the gym, join a club, join a book club, join a library, go to a steakhouse, go to a sports event, go out with your friends that got brothers because those brothers will have friends. You have to be really conscious of it, the way that you would be when you're looking for a job. What do you do when you're looking for a job? You have to have all of the qualifications. You have to make sure that you got your licenses. You want to have your resume. You go seeking for a job. This is you now wanting to make sure that everything goes accordingly. So be prepared, mama, okay? And don't worry about it. You never know. He's just around the corner. He's just around the corner. Why are women told to be cautious of 40 plus unmarried men, but same caution don't apply to men? Darling, whoever sent this question, don't read too much into it, please, because my husband was 45 and he had never been married and he had no children, and we have been married now 17 years. It was the best thing that I ever did in my entire life. Every individual is different. So don't listen to people that put labels, and say, oh, you're over 40 is going to be an issue. I met Ula when I was 39. I married at 40. And I feel that in my 40s was the best time that I was. And I was never married and I never had any children. Adrian is our first child each. So sometimes it's just, it is what it is. I, for example, dated throughout my teens and 20s and 30s. And I realized, Fumi, you know what? You need to heal. one, and you need to take care of you, two, and you really need to know what you want and be honest with yourself. In so doing, I could weed out all of the red flags. And so I said to myself, no, I'm not going to date this guy. I know time is going, but I'm still not going to have a child with this man, because this man is going to make my life miserable. Not gonna do it. And so I waited. I really waited, and it was really hard. So don't think that because a woman doesn't have children, something is wrong with her. Don't think that because a guy doesn't have children, something is wrong with him after 40. Oh no, absolutely not. This question, don't even look at it to be anything. What's your favorite song? I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, because it really applies to every aspect of my life. I will survive through this challenge. I will survive through this relationship. I will survive through this brand. I will survive. I will learn my lessons, and I will get knocked down here, there, but I will survive it, and I will push through it, and I will never lose. Either you win or you learn. And that song just resonates with me in every aspect of my life. Yeah. I live and absolutely love it. Loved it. Well, that's it, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I will see you on the next one. All of my love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh my God, I am so excited. I am so excited, my darlings. We have officially launched the FDV website, and we have what? We've got products, we've got merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got tote bags. I am so excited. A lot of you said, Fumi, when are the t-shirts coming? And I want to tell you that I am terribly humbled. I had launched this exclusively at the meet and greet, and for the life of me, I did not know that we would sell out. I had no idea. So I had to put the money back into the business so that I could get some more t-shirts and tote bags for you. And I want to say what a journey this has been. The two t-shirts that I have, and I'm wearing one now with the v-neck, and I measured it so that it comes right down. Whether you're big busted, whether you're small busted, it will come right down to the center without opening with the bust. And darlings, I have what is delayed is not denied, because everything started much later in my life. I got married at 40. I had Adrian at 48. I started YouTube at 45. I started my business at 55. And so I want you guys to know that what is delayed is absolutely what is not denied. And so I made these for you in white as well as in black. It is tagless because I react to tags. We have t-shirts where you have no tags, and these go all the way from an extra large to an extra small. Some of you will be wondering, Fumi, what size are you wearing? I am wearing an extra small. We also have it in black for you, so let me show you. What is delayed is not denied. There you go. So whatever your preference, if you like white, if you like black, go right ahead. I love both. It is absolutely fabulous. Everybody, anybody can wear this, and just look at how it goes all the way down. I love it. So it covers your bottom for those of you that are conscious. You can also tuck it in halfway as well, make it loose, loungy with your jeans, and then you can roll it up. You can style it any which way that you like. I love it because you can also layer it underneath your suits, because it's getting colder now, and the quality is absolutely what? Absolutely fabulous. And for my ladies that are double X, you can get the extra large because it is that big. You're going to love them. Super soft. Put them in the wash. They don't shrink. They don't shift. They don't shed. I put a lot of work into this because it was really personal. And I wanted again to send a message that what is delayed is never denied. And that means that you're only prepping yourself for greatness. It will come to you with such greatness. The next t-shirt that I made was eating my salads and minding my business. I loved it. And that's how I got here, in essence. I ate my salads. I began to really have a healthier lifestyle. A healthier lifestyle, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Meaning that what no longer served me, I no longer wanted. I think that I just thought I can just bash myself around. I can abuse myself. I can ill-treat myself. You don't say beautiful things to yourself. But I would say it to everybody else. Oh girl, you're fabulous, gorgeous, this, that. I never said it to myself. And I began to realize that, Fumi, you know what? In the eating your salads is a representation of really taking a healthier stance to all of you, to everything of you. And salads are healthy, but you have the mental, you have the emotional. So I started speaking positively to myself. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I got more confident and I really began to love myself. And in part was when I started to say, Fumi, wear your natural hair. You are beautiful. You say it to others, you don't say it to yourself. And when I started to say it to myself, I began to have more confidence. I also realized that, Fumi, you don't have to be in any negative spaces, negative anywhere, because what? I am healthier. Hence the eating my salads. The minding my business was amazing, because the more I minded my business, the more time I had to be productive with my life. Isn't that a trip? Oh my God. That is the real meaning of this. Mind my business. So I really wasn't into the gossip. I really wasn't into unproductive conversation. I sat at a table and every girl, lady, woman, female at that table was a CEO. When I tell you, we talked about production, we talked about fulfillment centers, we talked about where you can get better fabrics from Prague, from Portugal, from Bangladesh, from this, from that. I was rejuvenated. And I realized that, Fumi, when you stay away from stuff that does not serve you and is not productive to you, you truly mind your business. And I became a better mom. I became a better wife. I spent more time with the family. I enjoyed Adrian right across the board. That is a representation, because you are weeding out what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, physically. Eating my salads and minding my business. They also come in an extra small, and it goes all the way to an extra large, and it's a bigger, loungier size. That's another thing, because I have been different sizes on this channel. Bigger busted, smaller busted. I've been curvy. I've been a limousine girl, and I loved every stage of me. I did. I really did. And that was why I said, I'm going to make it a loose fit. Why? Because if you're a curvy girl, it will suit you. If you're a slimmer girl, it will suit you. If you're an athletic girl, it will suit you. It's no longer what you look like. Truly, it's how you feel. And my limousine girls and my curvy girls, do you know, at that stage was one of my happiest times of my life, because it was when I gave birth to Adrian. This body created life when I was told so many times that it couldn't. And that was how I really realized, it became so clear to me that, woman, you're amazing. Men can wear it too, my darling boys. I will come out with a crew neck, but I thought, let me come out with a V-neck so that you can put all of your jewelry. That's another thing. You can put all of your jewelry, you can put all of your necklaces. It's just enough for it to show. It is just enough. When I tell you, this took so long, and it's plain in front, and you got the message in the back. You see, when you're walking away, clicking in your heels, that's the message. I lived for it. So those are the t-shirts, my darlings. If they sell out, don't panic. Don't panic. I will order some more, okay? And then we have what? We have our tote bag. We have our tote bag with the thicker straps that you can carry with you, and you can take this to the gym. It's a sports bag. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the supermarket. You can take it to work. It's got the logos on both ends. And I'm going to show you something also. You have a magnetic clip, so you can clip it in. It will hold in together. Also, when you pull it apart, you will have the label also in the bag. And then you've got a big purse right here to put all of your keys. But guess what? Multi-purpose, my darling. You can also fold this bag. So I'm going to show you as is. You just turn it in like so on both sides. There you go. You fold it. Guess what? You fold it into the opening pochette. And there you go. There you go. So you can have this as an extra shopping bag. You can have this as an extra bag when you're going anywhere, even on the airport when you're traveling. It's so handy. So handy. It's a canvas bag. It is absolutely washable. It does not change. And we have it in pink. We have it in orange. We have it in sky blue, of which I live and love. Yes, and then we also have it in ice cream, because I love ice cream, and I also love yogurt. So baby girl, you are looking absolutely cute. I hope you enjoy these, my darlings. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me. This is just the beginning, because the bras are coming, the slips are coming, the panties are coming, the makeup, the skincare, the Afro hair care kit is coming. It's all coming, my darling. This is a black-owned brand, and I am self-funded. My financier is my wonderful husband. Thank you. Thank you, Ula. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I could never do any of this without him. You're so generous. And God bless you. And God bless you too, my beautiful Fumi Nation. And I am so excited. The link is below. And I will be sharing how to wear the t-shirts, different styles, different suits for you. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye-bye. Yay! We have launched. We have launched. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I am what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.